say I just leaned over to Governor Cody and said, now you know you're in Morris County. But it is honestly my pleasure to be here. If you were in Paramus when you opened P.R.I.D.E, you know how I open every statement at the 32 different facilities I've visited in the last 2 years that deal with individuals with disabilities. And there's nothing worse if you're a parent to hear a doctor tell you he's not going to be like your other two. And then reassessing your entire life to accommodate that one line. The parents in the room, if you have 3 children, heard that. The parents in this room, if you have 1 child, heard that. The parents that are in this room who have children with disabilities understand what it means to fight every day for services. Having visited 32 of those facilities, having heard those words myself, having fought the way you fight, and probably not nearly as hard as you have had to fight here, I wanted to be here today to see the end game, to see happy people getting what they need, to celebrate the people in the back row who, quite frankly, I don't think anybody here, the mayor, the governor, the freeholders, the contributors, the board members, would mind if I said maybe they should be sitting in the front row. Because what today is about is a celebration of them. What I've learned is the biggest pain, the biggest nightmare of a parent after visiting 32 of these facilities isn't that these facilities exist, it's that there's not enough of them. What will happen to my child when he ages out? What will happen to my child when I die? Those are issues that have to be dealt with, and you're dealing with them right here. And it's a fabulous, great New Jersey story for all of us. As the governor said, there's no bigger advocates on any level than, it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat, we're all parents. And we're all in a community, in a state where we want to give back, because government can't do everything. We'd like to say that we did, and in New Jersey, the governor stood up for what he believed in at a time when he could, and in the last 5 years, Governor Christie has increased funding to homes and care for adults and children with disabilities by $205 million, but that's not enough. And that's where you come in. So I wanted to be there to say thank you and congratulate you and let you know that you have fighters in Trenton, and let you know that it's not all about a fight partisan-wise, it's all about a fight for the next generation of children who cannot fight for themselves. We will be there to fight for them. So I, if you don't mind, want to congratulate the adults who will be here. So if you, and I know it's going to be hard to ask them to stand up, but for just a minute, anybody who works here every day, could you all stand up in the back? Who works here every day? You're worth fighting for. We've been successful all over New Jersey creating facilities like this and opportunities like this. Green Sleeves in Somerset County. You can go to a bakery and find disabled adults who are getting a paycheck. You can go to Burlington County as another example. You can go to a pet store in Burlington County and they have an online system, hint, hint, where adults with disabilities are getting a paycheck. And now right here where we're standing, adults with disabilities will be getting paychecks, and that gives so much back in so many different layers, in so many different ways. I don't think you could put a price tag on it. So thank you for doing what you do. Keep it up. You have big supporters here. Anything you need, don't hesitate to reach out to your neighbor or to myself, because we will continue to fight for you as you have fought for our children. Thank you.